In our headlines for this evening, locally, Prime Minister addresses the issue of crime and Ministry of Agriculture invites persons to register for 2015 Open Day. The details are straight ahead. Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Monday, March 2nd, 2015. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The number one priority of the Government of National Unity is the safety of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and the security of the nation. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, gave that assurance this morning in an address to the nation.
My administration will, at all times, have a zero-tolerance policy towards crime, period. Crime helps no one, and it harms everyone. Among other things, crime destabilizes neighborhoods, it hurts our families and communities, it erodes our attractiveness as a place where people invest and create jobs, and it damages our reputation as a beautiful country of kind, friendly, and warm people. Crime will also hurt the criminals because under my administration they will find no comfort.
The Prime Minister says his government will be strong, resolute, and relentless in its efforts to fight crime.
This government will implement immediate, enhanced, preventive security measures to ensure the safety and security of our Federation. This is of utmost importance. My administration has given a commitment that our police force will have the necessary resources to fight crime and to catch criminals. The criminal elements in this country must know that they will have no safe haven here. It is a new day. Our people deserve to live in safe and secure neighborhoods. Our people deserve better, and we must give them better. Crime will not be tolerated in St. Kitts and Nevis.
The administration, according to Prime Minister Harris, will also undertake a number of other measures.
My administration will also provide increased prosecutorial support and address the tight-lipped, no-snitching culture that has crept into our society as a result of gangsters choosing to exact their own system of justice against each other and against innocent citizens who live in fear of reprisals from gangsters for giving evidence in criminal matters. We will increase emphasis on the Crime Stoppers Initiative. We will consult further with the OECS Supreme Court regarding the creation of a special court to address the cases of violent crimes, guns and drugs trafficking. To our young men who are committing these crimes, I say to you that there is a better way, a better life path that you can choose.
The Prime Minister's address came on the heels of last night's fatal shooting incident on St. Kitts.
I offer condolences of our entire nation to the family of the young man who died last night and to all the families that have experienced loss due to senseless violence in this, our beautiful country. Our love, our thoughts, and of course our prayers go out to you at this extremely difficult time. Be assured that you are not alone in your grief.
Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris. The Ministry of Agriculture is already inviting booth operators to register to participate in its 21st Open Day, which is slated for Thursday 26th and Friday 27th March. Coordinator of the annual feature on the ministry's calendar is Supervisor Walcott James. James is a guest on this week's edition of Eye on Agriculture with host Eric Evelyn.
Some people come a day before Open Day, which is is unacceptable because the people know the time every year. So we continue to encourage the farmers, the vendors, the agro-processors, everybody, please register early. We make sure that we secure a place for you, but the only guarantee that we have is if you register early so that we know the space. Remember, we have a limited space. The space getting very, very small, very, very fast. So that is a tremendous concern. We inviting the people to come and register now. We encourage, as of now, everybody to come in and participate. The farmers, the agro-processors, the craft people, the people in the food court, everybody, please come, prepare early, come early. We will make sure that the villa is available for you at the early hours. So come, prepare your stuff, go home, and just come for we to have an excellent Open Day for 2015.
The registration fee remains the same at $75 per day for the two-day event. According to James, in addition to other produce, the Department of Agriculture will offer an abundance of corn, onions, and watermelons on sale.
We have corn for this year. We started early, we're working hard with them, and hopefully we have some to roast and some for the people to buy fresh. As usual, our onion production is our flagship. We have onion, we have an abundance of, not only abundance, but the quality of our onion. The excellent quality, excellent sizes, and the price will be extremely cheap. So definitely the people will get as much onions as wish as has been our norm to deliver in the quantities and the quality. We will have watermelon, but also some farmers, as I say, in preparation, some farmers for sure they will have watermelon.
James also spoke of additions to the activities which are usually offered on Open Day.
One of the departments we participate in will be the physical department of St. Kitts. In St. Kitts, because we have been dealing with genetically modified organisms, GMOs. So we want to bring awareness in that area because people do not understand what it is, and it's tremendous concern because people saying that we having cancer and we use a lot of genetically modified organisms. So we decided in the National Steering Committee that this year we should bring them. As I told you also, we have new farmers coming. So far I know about at least 2 or 3 more new people coming with craft and in those sort of things that will be taking part also.
The theme for this year's Agriculture Open Day will be strengthening the drive toward food security.
Food security is the aim of all the activities that we do. So that's why we choose this theme. Strengthening the drive towards food security is our theme for this year.
And this seemed to be an extension from last year, because last year we were on the road to food security, and this year we are strengthening the drive towards food security. So tell us, why this theme this year though?
Because we're still on the road. We're still on the road. We're moving forward. It's a work in progress. And we consider, after discussion, extensive discussion with the staff, we consider that this will be, by voting, we decided that this will be an appropriate theme for this year.
Coordinator of the Ministry of Agriculture's Open Day, Walcott James. The Nevis Literary and Debating Society's Neela Jones was judged Best Speaker when Nevis came up against St. Kitts in the third debate of the Leeward Islands debating competition. They debated the moot discriminatory screening practices are necessary to prevent the spread of viruses new to the Caribbean region. St. Kitts was judged winner of that debate, with Jones capturing the Best Speaker award. Meantime, the 43rd LIDC champion is Anguilla. Last evening, Anguilla won over second placer Montserrat in the competition's final debate, during which the two teams discussed the moot: when public funds are mismanaged, government leaders should face criminal prosecution. The overall best speaker of the competition was awarded to Kasim Thompson. This year's LIDC addressed an array of other topical issues. In Saturday's semi-final round, Anguilla and St. Kitts debated the mood. For fear of the church, Caribbean governments failed to address gay rights, while Montserrat and St. Martin debated the mood. The adverse effects of citizenship by investment programs greatly outweigh the economic advantages. Friday's eliminations also saw Anguilla and Antigua debate the mood. There should be stricter media censorship in Caribbean societies. Stay with us, we'll have more local news after this break.
Everybody, this is Empress Liberty and I'm coming from St. Kitts. I want to big up NTV, Brown Hill Communication, and a Stitching Time.
Hi, I'm Purple and you're in tune to NTV. Keep it locked.
Welcome back. Candidates who wrote the January 2015 sit-in of the Caribbean Examinations Council (CXC) can access their results online as of Thursday. This is according to local CXC Registrar Solomon Claxton. The results are available on the website ors.cxc.org/student portal. Candidates will have to enter the center number, which is comprised of the first 6 digits of their registration number. Students should simplify the process by ensuring that they have pertinent information prior to attempting to log in. This includes date of birth and period, which should be entered as 2015 January CSEC. An email address and telephone number will also be required. The registrar says students should be aware that they will have to log on, then log in again prior to viewing their results. In related news, students registered for the May-June 2015 examinations will benefit from new features on the students' portal, such as being able to access Microsoft Office applications, cloud storage facilities, incorporate individual timetable entries and other events in a personal calendar, communicate via email provided by CXC, as well as receive broadcast messages from CXC. Claxton says Internet Explorer should be the browser of choice, as others have proven to be problematic. The Nevis Historical and Conservation Society (NHCS) held its closing ceremony of History and Heritage Month at the Alexander Hamilton Museum Yard on Friday, February 27th, under the theme Celebrating Our Islands, Our Culture, Our People. Delivering special remarks was Permanent Secretary in the Premier's Ministry, Wakely Daniel.
As Nevisians, we have a rich and diverse culture which enriches our lives and carries our collective memories. It constructs our unique identity, which is deeply rooted in the African tradition and norms. We have inherited the dexterity and fleet-footedness of our African ancestors. The masquerade dance, which is a marriage between the African quadrille and the cakewalk dance of the Europeans, gives evidence of this. Our music, our sweet music, is rhythmic, catchy, and hypnotic. The beating of the big drums and the kettle drums, along with the rich melody of the fife, is simply irresistible. And whether you are deeply religious or simply dancing impaired, you cannot help but shake your leg, your arms, or your entire body when the music is being played by the big drum.
Daniel says great service is part of the division DNA and all must celebrate it.
A beautiful edifice, well-manicured lawn, and wonderful beaches are what they are, appealing to the eyes and to the senses. However, the critical ingredient that will turn you or our hotels into an award-winning hotel or resort is great service, the kind of service that can readily be found in the people of Nevis. I submit to you this morning that providing great service is part of the Nevisian DNA and must be celebrated by all of us.
A number of cultural heritage presentations were performed by various schools here on Nevis, including the Joyce and Liburd, St. Thomas's, and the Charleston primary schools. Also attending the ceremony was NHCS Board Director and Chairman for the ceremony, Shefton Liburd, Education Officer Cynthia Grignon, who delivered the welcome remarks, and Orrit Smith, who gave the invocation. The national anthem of St. Kitts and Nevis was played by Stevenson Dorr. The vote of thanks was delivered by Executive Director of the NHCS, Evelyn Henville. And finally, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris, has assured that St. Kitts and Nevis is open to good business in all aspects, including health. This was emphasized at the opening of the Pan American Health Organization's PAHO Caribbean Sub-Regional Managers Meeting, which was held last week in St. Kitts. The Prime Minister related that the Prosperity for All agenda of his Government of National Unity includes the health sector. Prime Minister Harris says he has been advised that for every individual dollar of the Federation's quota contribution to PAHO, $3 have been returned in terms of technical cooperation. Further, it was made clear that the relationship between St. Kitts and Nevis and PAHO would continue. St. Kitts and Nevis values its long-standing relationship with PAHO, Prime Minister Harris emphasized, adding that over the years, PAHO has contributed significantly to progressing health and, by extension, the social and economic development of the Federation. He says he is pleased that the United Nations family has expanded the 2015 Millennium Development Goals to the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. Placing sustainability at the center of development goals is an opportunity for small island states. It suggests external appreciation for their geographic and trade vulnerabilities and the susceptibility to virulent pathogens that can rapidly traverse their airports and seaports without warning. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for viewing. Good night.